Hey everyone, it's Melissa. I wanted to share my latest project with y'all. Wanted to get this video done. The wedding is Saturday, and I have to give this to Shonda on Saturday. So, excuse my voice, I'm not well, and I've got wedding brain on top of that. So if I ramble or if I make a mistake, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. So anyway, this is a thank you gift for Shonda and her husband Chris. They have 2 young children, so I thought I would make them a book. Her being a photographer, she saw the Alice in Wonderland book that I had made Lexi at the wedding shower. She saw it and loved it, and she's not a scrapbooker, so I thought that I would make her one. And this is what I came up with. I used Crate Paper's Restoration Collection, and I used a lot of the stickers and the ephemera that was in there also. So the book itself is a paper bag album, and I bound it with the thick chipboard, and I covered that with canvas and cork. I like the cork a lot. I haven't used the cork before on a cover. I hope it holds up well. I don't know. I'm kind of having second thoughts. We'll see. Anyway, the cork comes with an adhesive on the back, but it's not strong enough, so I put red tape on top of that. And then I used the Tim Holtz on the edge dies. And this frame is a old Sizzix die. And I popped that up on foam tape, and I didn't have any black foam tape, so I used my black Sharpie to knock that white edge off. And then inside there's a tag, and of course you can just put a picture on top of this square. And this is one of those barricade tags my husband brought for me. Some seam binding, and the flowers are Recollection flowers. They were all white, and I used different glimmer mists to match the paper. And I just mixed them. I mixed, I think, let's see, Riptide and Peach Delight, yellow, lemon zest, and pink bubblegum. So each of those colors are used in some form on these flowers. And then flatback pearls, and I did a little tiny stick pin and stuck it in there. And then some of the ephemera, like I said. The closure is Tim Holtz knob, and then some of his ball chain, and then I put a charm on it also. So I think I'm going to write her a little note on this tag, but this is just a journaling tag with one of the punch outs and a frame from the collection, and then another tag with journaling lines. She can put a picture on this side. And on the next page, and I popped this up on black pop dots. On this page, it's just a pocket page. This is some flat lace that I had, and just one of the borders, there's a border strip page. Cut one of those out and put at the top. And this little sparkly gewgaw is I ordered from Carla001, and she put some little extras in there, and that's one of them. It's so cute. Matches so good. Thanks, Carla. And then I just made tags from different pieces of the paper, and this one was an actual punch out. So each bag only has one large tag and journaling on one side and pictures on the other. Kind of nondescript. Another frame, and I'm using crafting plastic behind the frames. And then I just made a tag out of one of the pictures and backed it on another pattern paper, made a journaling spot on the back. And a library card. And the little bike is a stamp I have, and I stamped it on crafting plastic and used an eyelet and made it so it's mobile. On this page, just glimmer misted some trim and cabochons and a little resin rose here, some flatback pearls, and a bottle cap, a smashed bottle cap. And I did use crafting plastic back here. You can see the edge right there. And just made a thing to slide pictures. Now I made templates throughout the book for her to use to cut pictures. Her not being a scrapbooker, I wanted to make it as easy as possible. Now on this tag, excuse me, I popped up the little circle or scallop so that it would slip over like that. And the B is on a circle of crafting plastic. And this is a Spellbinders die. And just journaling on the back. On this one, this is from the collection. And I actually put holes and tied this on. Then put some glossy accents so it wouldn't come untied. And it's mounted on some manila cardstock. And then just punched out from the Tim Holtz Baroque die for mats for pictures and templates for pictures. And then she can use that template also for this frame. And I left this open so she can get a picture inside. Some seam binding that I dyed to match the papers. And this is a K & Company piece that I put on here that matched so well. The ink around all the edges of everything is frayed burlap. And then just another piece from the punch page. Excuse me, and another template. This is the Nestabilities 1, I believe. Anyway, this is from the collection, and I left it open so she can slide the picture behind it, or she can mount it, she can glue it, either one. And then I put on some of them, as you've seen, I put little scallops around the half circles that I punched. This is a Tim Holtz flower from the Tattered Florals die, and I just did the medium and the small flowers and punched those out, inked them up and crunched them up, and put a little brad in the middle, and did some stampings on the back of this tag. This is just a plain, really plain page, put a punch out on it, and then just punched out some photo mats. And then right here on the punch, the half circle punch, I put lace, and I glued it on the back of this page first, and then flipped it over and glued the edge around, and I like the way that came out. On this one I used a paper doily, cut out the center, and then put the whole thing on a circle of crafting plastic. And sorry, bumped the camera. Then I used Viva Pearl pens on it and inked it, and then just cut a little circle for a tag. I think that's a Martha Stewart butterfly punch. And these are Prima flowers, the ones that come in the tube. And I used iridescent gold glimmer mist on those. And I collect buttons, and this is my white and cream button jar. So I just picked different shades of white and cream and put the buttons along. Oops, sorry about the glare. And then I'm going to apologize to y'all because I don't remember which cartridges I used for these two cutouts. I used my Gypsy, and I just can't remember which cartridges. I've slept since then, sorry. But I made this cute little folder, file folder, and just put a lot of the gewgaws on it from the punch page and the sticker page, and then just a journaling spot and a spot for a picture. And this is a stamp I have where Has the Time Gone? And then the house over here, I cut it out with my Gypsy also, and then just put a journaling spot in there. So I'm sorry that I don't know what they're from. If I have time, I'll look, but it's kind of crazy right now, as you can imagine. And just another tag with a journaling spot, and then this is a Jenny Bolin journaling spot on the back of this one with a Tim Holtz ticket. A tag on this with, I stamped with just a tiny little grid stamp that I have. And put a border at the top of that. Put some diamond dust. Ooh, sparkly. And I also put diamond dust on this flower too. I popped it up. And then there's room for a picture, a large picture, and some journaling. And on this page, I made a pocket out of the crafting plastic, and then I left a really nice size area, about 1/4 of an inch, so she can just really stuff it full of things. I mean, it'll hold a lot. So, just cut a border from a strip of the paper. I think that's the Threading Waters Punch from Fiskars. Put some bingo cards on the back of that, and a border at the top. And then this is a K & Company bingo card. And just mounted it on the large tag. And my sister Carrie, hey Carrie, gave me these cute little metal red tags, and they're in all different shapes and sizes. And I finally remembered to use one. So I just attached that with some brown twine. Left this page blank just to put a large photo on, and I also left this tag blank to put photos on both sides. And this is one of the stickers, and it is on a larger circle that I punched out of cork, and so is this one. And I left the front unadhered so it can slide back over that half circle. And the last 2 pages, I still have 2 pockets to make. I forgot to make, 2 tags to make. I forgot to make a tag for this page and for in here. But this is just a belly band and seam binding, and I used ink on it and a piece from the collection, and just mounted that on some more of the manila paper, cardstock, and inked it. And then on this one, this is a sticker from the collection and another piece of ephemera, and put that on with, let's see, baker's twine. A little border here